welcome to the stream. We're going to be streaming another Division C match between Donor and Valgarda. And today with me, for the first time ever in Mount and Blade competitive scene, Pixelated Apollo. Welcome. How are you doing, Apollo?
Hello. For this, I always knew there was like competitive for Mount and Blade, but I never really like checked it out. And then when I did, I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. So I'm pretty excited to see this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to give you an introduction to the competitive scene. I think we have a really interesting match ahead of us. Both teams are sitting in 5th and 6th place, if I remember correctly, on the leaderboard in Division C. So both teams have possibility of making it to the playoffs for Division B.
Right? It's top 6, right?
So I think it all has to do with the points they have on the leaderboard.
Oh, okay.
So the first place team of Division C will go directly up to Division B, and then the second one will play playoffs to get in Division B. But I think mathematically both teams have still a possibility to end on top of the leaderboard. But yeah, I don't know exactly how much they or how big of a chance they have to get there. But
I know Donor is they're in 6th, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're 6th, and I think Valgarda is 5th.
Because they had a draw, and Valgarda has more wins, but the same amount of defeats because of that draw.
Yeah, that's possible. I think Donor played last week, got a draw indeed, so that's where they... I think they're on 10 points, and Valgarda is on 12, I think.
Because of the more victories, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is two very even teams fighting for... I mean, Donor cannot fall anymore, right? I mean, if they lose this one, they can really lose the chance of playing in the...
Yeah, I think if Donor would lose, like they lose all chance of getting to Division B for this season. I think Valgarda could... I don't know. With the loss, I don't think they're gonna get far because the top two teams are playing each other this week as well, and they're both sitting on 15 points, if I remember correctly. So that would mean that like any of them is gonna get a higher point. So the first place is out of reach if Valgarda doesn't win this one.
So it's almost like a playoff game here, you know? It's almost...
Yeah, it's one of the more exciting matches of Division C. I think I'm lagging a little bit here, but should be good.
Oh, like gameplay wise? Or?
Yeah, there was a little bit of lag. Yeah, my ping was like spike of 500, but
oh, you're back. You're
should
good.
Be good.
Yeah.
That moment where you have higher than NA ping on an EU server. But yeah, we're just waiting for both teams to get ready.
Yeah, just a bit of a warm-up here. Warm-up phase. So, how familiar are you with the two teams in terms of, like, style?
We played both of them. We actually played Donor most, because that's, like, our regular scrimming partner, so to say. So, non-official matches, training matches, that's a team which we practice a lot against.
Right.
They're definitely better than us. So is Valgarda, of course. But yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to say. We played Valgarda last week and we got massively defeated by them. So yeah, I don't know. Donor, I would say overall Donor has the most experience. And if you look at which teams they played so far,
this more challenging schedule.
Yeah, they had tougher opponents and they did well against those tough opponents. While Valgarda was more a team that played against the lower bracket teams. So I would say that gives Donor a bigger chance.
Bigger advantage. So you think they're the...
I would say on paper
favorites?
They are.
Okay. So you think they're the favorites going into this one? That's interesting because they are behind Valgarda, which, like you said, they had an easier schedule in your opinion.
Yeah, I think Valgarda played like Only wait, let's quickly calculate. I think they played 2 difficult matches, which they both lost. I think they have 2 losses, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Donor they played even against Dane, where they just lost by 1 round. So Dane is the one of the top teams at the moment. One of the
Dane.
2 teams at the top. Dane, yeah, House Dane.
Okay.
After the Game of Thrones, like House Dane of Starfall or something.
There's a couple of Game of Thrones houses.
Yeah, most of them are like in other modules, but Dane is, for example, one of those teams who played Mercenaries, also competitively there, and is actually now for the first time joining Native. But they're actually doing really well.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, out of these 2 teams, I guess I can get your opinion on both of them. Say that they did make it to Division B. How well do you think they would perform?
Ooh, that's difficult. The Division B is a big step up.
Do you think it's a pretty big?
Yeah, I think it's a big gap. Just because in the mid-season playoffs we've seen 2 teams from Division C trying to get to Division B, and they both failed in doing so.
Okay.
So I would say it's real difficult to get there.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with Division A. Like Is
there a big gap between B and A?
Like I would say some teams in Division B can definitely compete with Division A, but there's still just the experience. Like a lot of those Division A teams are teams who are around for years and years and won tournaments after tournaments. And Division B are the teams who are around for a few years, have some experience, like really good players as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Division C is literally the division with all the new teams and so on. So yeah, it's interesting to see how it's gonna go. As I think we're gonna go live, so I'm quickly gonna reset the score here to 0-0. As it seems that we're gonna go live indeed. So
this is live?
Yeah, this is live. So we have Donor.
Beautiful.
On Serenet side, Valgarda on the Rodok side. Donor is gonna push to the alley, so that's where the 2 staircases are. That's called alley. And Valgarda is in the graveyard. So these are the default ways to go if you spawn on either of these sides. There's 3 flag spawns as well, which I didn't mention yet. So there's one in the middle, and then that's where the flag's gonna spawn right now.
So that's where the teams usually have to go in.
Yeah, and then in both positions where both teams were, that's the other flag spawn. So that's why they were sitting there hoping for a flag spawn.
So Valgarda getting in there pretty early, setting up a nice defense there.
Yeah, interesting to see they have a crossbowman at the back of graveyard on the stairs. So he's watching over them. Really great crossbow position. But Donor actually have they're playing 2 archers and they have a little crossfire going on.
Ooh, good hit there.
Yeah, that was an early hit on Philetus. So it seems, but Valgarda is going to push that 1 archer. That's really good from them, putting the pressure on. But infight is going to happen, and Kifley with the first kill for Donor here. As Cav comes in as well. And getting blows. Oh, a team kill. That's unfortunate, but Messias is getting another one for Donor. So at the moment,
it's not good for Donor. But yeah, Donor. Well,
they are getting the kills.
Very even.
Yeah, definitely.
Donor does have a lot more troops though, and
yeah, a lot of them are low on health though. Both Hun and Rydra for him really low on health, but Donor is winning this infight. Still with a kill though, as he steps up.
Nice. It's down to just a crossbow
and the Inf trying to fight his way out here.
Yeah,
that's a difficult one.
A good effort for sure.
As the crossbowman is fighting in the alley here. Any kill he can get is money gone, but that's Ryder taking him down there.
So a nice early
hello? Okay, yeah, I was lagging a little bit. Sorry.
Oh,
I was just leaving it fade out.
Okay.
I'm back.
Did you get my question?
No, I didn't get it.
What do you think went wrong there for?
I think maybe their
Valgarda?
aggressiveness. And I just think Donor was ready for that push. They were able to help out their archer there, so I think that went well.
I'm noticing the Cav is used almost as like an ambush unit.
Yeah,
seems like
definitely.
I kind of assumed that they would use it as like a bit of a scouting unit.
Also, yeah, I think that's the two functions of the game. Oh, I just see that I forgot to remove the overlay, which is great, but we should be good. I'm sorry, everyone. My internet's bad and I forget stuff. My bad.
It happens, man. It happens.
Luckily, Apollo's recording it, so no worries.
Yes. Nice fight in the alleyway here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Valgarda definitely sticking together pretty closely here.
Yeah, but they're getting some shots in though. From I think that's from Naz there, who already got shot as well. So it's gonna be messier, but Kill's going once again in the way of Donor here.
Donor, yeah.
Gav coming in now as well. Nice kill from Alex there as Gav player helping out his infantry, but Donor getting Cyrus and Pompon with the double kills there.
Very nice.
And it's only once again a crossbowman left on his. Oh, nice shot though. Taking out the Gav guy. That's a really good jump from him.
Very good shot.
As he's trying to fight there, but gets put down as well.
Once again, I think what I saw there is that Valgarda, and again, I am new to this, but it seems that when they started falling off the staircase, it kind of got singled out, and we're kind of outnumbered at times. But you might be right about the stronger team here being Donor.
Yeah, but once again,
early.
it's still early. It's the first set on this map. But if you look at Donor right now, they're really tanked up. They got some nice armor after 2 wins. So they're gonna be looking strong. They're actually pushing Graveyard, so they seem to be having an encounter here against Valgarda in the Graveyard. As Valgarda is nicely set up though. This another thing, they switched to 2 crossbowmen. The first round they were playing 1 crossbowman, now they have 2. So
they might be playing a bit more passive, a bit more defensive, possibly.
Yeah, the only problem right now is that both of their crossbowmen are, as you can see, at the same position. So they don't really have a crossfire going on. That's what you ideally want, of course, with 2 crossbowmen or 2 archers. As Cav Donor, Pompon is gonna hit from behind if he doesn't get spotted out, but he gets spotted out too.
Very good move, yeah.
Was looking for that early kill.
So
both
Donor
teams
again
waiting a little bit out, and I see that Almaric got dismounted and killed off there in the back.
Very good start for Donor.
Yeah, that's 1 Cav down for Valgarda. As
Donor's going in.
Yeah, they're gonna be aggressive. Want to put this set to a close.
Which they've been pretty defensive, and they kind of wait for Valgarda. A lot of Cav play going on early on in this match.
Yeah, still like I'm surprised that both infantry haven't come to a fight yet. As Donor is really looking for that one right now. As it's gonna start to happen. Cav is gonna come in.
There we go.
Messius with another kill. He's doing great job as an infantry there, and kills going in everywhere.
Great Cav support there.
That shot from SMG on the Cav. Beautiful shot there. As it's only the 2 crossbowmen left right now. I don't know.
Not a single player
the other one is
for Donor.
Actually a really nice flank there from the other crossbowman, but it's a bit too late as
it's too late, yeah. And now it's down to the last crossbow once again.
In a 1v1 with Hun here. But Hun takes the kill. That's a quick set 3-0 for Donor.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking, I mean, Valgarda definitely has to be trying to think of a different strategy here. In trying to turn this one around. What do you think they need to do to improve this matchup?
I don't know. I would say they were a little bit unlucky on the flag. Like if they had the flag in the Graveyard, for example, that last round, they might be able to do something with their 2 crossbowmen. because then Donor needs to push into that graveyard. So that might have been something that Valgarda could use. Other than that, it's just the infantry fight. I think Donor's really strong in that infantry fight, and that just makes it difficult for Valgarda to get some hits in.
Yeah, for sure. It just seems like it's being controlled by Donor's infantry. But now they're switching teams, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
or
so
armies.
they're switching
Yeah.
sides. So Donor's going
sides,
to be playing Rodux, and Valgarda will be playing as Serenus.
In terms of the two factions being balanced, do you think there is an advantage for the Saracens?
It's difficult to say. Serenus have the advantage of archers who shoot faster than crossbowmen. They have the advantage of having axes as well to counter the heavy Rodok shields. But then again, Rodok Inf is really strong though. So
well, we didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit the problem, that they didn't got the right support in from the Cav and the archers and the crossbowmen. So I think Valgarda needs a little bit of a better setup where their archers can do more work, and the Cav as well, to help out the infantry. Because I have the feeling that it was the infantry just fighting the whole team of Donor, and Valgarda, crossbowmen and Cav weren't really able to help out.
Well, you can see these army comps that Donor is definitely going heavy on the infantry, and
I think we're live again.
Yeah, I think it's live.
So yeah, both teams once again going to their respective sides, waiting for the first flag spawn, and it's actually going to be in favor of Valgarda. So that's interesting to see how they're gonna deal with this flag being in their favor.
Well, they definitely have a lot of time to set up some sort of defense.
Yeah. So interesting to see they're only playing one cavalry. I don't think that's a bad thing. If you look at Donor, they're also playing 5 infantry, so countering it with 5 infantry, I think that's a good move.
Right.
But yeah, and they also have a really nice crossfire going on. So now it will just come down to see if they can stop the attack of Donor and can just. They have the flag almost halfway there, so that's a good job. As Donor is gonna start pushing now. They're gonna try and go for that archer on that balcony.
Ooh, yes.
But actually,
Champion Till.
Yeah, Till really doing a great job there, keeping Nas busy, because that's the only crossbowman Donor has. As he's gonna get some
even in kills.
Yeah, but Kev is helping Nas out there, so great job from the Donor Kev. But that's double kill with a hammer. Ryder is going ham with that hammer. Ooh, that's a triple kill.
Triple kill.
He's looking for the quadruple.
And a double kill.
And it's actually Hun with the kill. And that's a quadruple kill for Ryder over here with the hammer. I think he wants to work on some stats.
Staying true to his name. Look at that.
Yeah, that was a great pull there from Donor.
Yeah.
I have to say, I think Valgarda looked stronger that round. They got a bit more kills in. They had the flag in their favor. But actually they only got 1 kill. I thought they had more. But,
they held a little longer, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think the intention was good of Valgarda. I would say just Donor and especially Ryder of Rohirrim just getting the 4K there. Great job.
Yeah, now they're all meeting at graveyard. I guess they're anticipating it to be a graveyard, but
and it actually is.
They're right.
Yeah, so that's a good. So also the flag always spawns on one of the other 2 sides, as it didn't. Like it's never gonna spawn on the same side twice.
Same spot. Yeah.
So that's a tactic that came in there from Valgarda, and I have to say, good call from them and actually pushing a west. But Nas with a headshot. That was from the stairs.
Wow.
That's an early kill for Donor once again.
Not good for.
And
Valgarda.
Here comes in the Cav. Ponpon with another kill, as it looks really good for Donor here to get another victory, as Ryder Till gets a kill though onto Messius. That's a good kill. As he's fighting against an infant Cav, but there he gets killed. And
ooh, again Ryder of Rohan. Man.
Yeah. He's not gonna get the triple there, but he's on 6 kills right now this round. He's doing great. So yeah, Donor already on map point. and set point.
Yeah, they're doing a great job here. I think you're right. I think Donor is just, like you said, faced a really tough schedule. That's why they're a little behind. But their skill is really showing in this match.
Yeah, I think it's also, you have to not forget the momentum of the game. Like if you win the first set 3-0, you go in with confidence. And I think especially Rider over here and bringing that hammer shows the confidence of Donor. And that's a tough thing to fight. The morale, so to say.
Right.
So
and they get better equipment, right?
Yeah, indeed. So the more you win, the better equipment you get.
Yeah, that's another momentum they have to kind of
definitely
deal with.
Although I would say if Serenades isn't like it's a good faction. You can get like better armor really easy. So it's not too big of a deal. Where on Rodox it's difficult to get better armor, but as you can see, Ryder once again going in with the hammer. He's going crazy.
He's going in. Look at this man.
He's just looking for the kills here. Nice block on. Oh, he even takes the calf out with the. It's actually Osiris with the triple kill.
The friendly fire though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter as he gets a double in the end there. And Donor looking 6-3, really strong here on Sandy Bush.
Nice little fight here. So that's gonna be this map, right?
Yeah. So that was a really quick map. I didn't expect it to be this one-sided.
Well,
but
Valgarda,
then again,
they have a.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying they've got quite the battle ahead of them. They've got to basically win out here. They want a chance.
Yeah, if they want. So yeah, they can only get a tie out of it. We're not gonna see any overtime since this isn't a knockout stage match. So
okay.
In Division C, we're still working with ladder system. So definitely looking good for Donor. Valgarda though, yes. I think they have good Cav players. So on this open map, so the previous map was a closed map. Now we're gonna see an open map. We're gonna see a lot more Cav play. So maybe this is what Valgarda needs and show what they're capable of doing as.
So Valgarda, of course, going as the Nords here, and Donor going as Swadia. Do you think that plays in their favor here? Do you think the Nords?
It depends. The previous match on Wednesday, I think it was, we saw actually a really nice tactic on Nords, playing 5 cavalry, which is quite a lot.
Wow.
But it really worked out that was Unity that was playing it. So normally Nords is always the most favorable faction, especially in open maps.
Mm-hmm.
Swadia has strong cav though, because what we're gonna see is that the cav on Swadia is gonna get long haul pikes from the infantry. So that's a really great weapon to have on cav. It does a lot of damage against horses and against people. So it's difficult to call. I think Swadia is the most balanced faction against Nords on this map.
Nords, yeah.
But yeah, once again,
since they're so cav focused, they have all this space to set up some charges and whatnot. So,
but Nords are of course going to use a lot of javelins, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do with those javelins. And then of course we also have the archers, Nord archers. They're probably one of the worst archers, but against crossbowmen, once again you have that higher rate of fire, which is always an advantage.
So is this live here?
No, I don't think we're live. We're just setting up. Just got confirmed that Donor is ready, so we're just waiting for Valgarda to be ready.
How do I adjust that? Because it counted that game.
Oh, yeah, just next, as soon as the official starts, the official set starts, just go to streamer settings, press escape streamer settings, and then you can fix it. But just wait, because there might be another round. So.
Okay.
And then you can just set it back to 0-6 for Donor.
Okay.
So yeah, both teams are ready, so we're gonna go live into the third set, and we're gonna see if Valgarda is able to fight back here on this open map of Reverend Village.
There we go.
We're quickly gonna
see what they go with. Lots of
reset the score.
Lots of a decent amount of cav coming from Valgarda.
Yeah, actually only playing 3 cav, so a little bit less than expected, but they're playing 4 infantry, which is not surprising. You want infantry on north. They're strong infantrymen. Right. Donor is playing the standard setup, 4 cav, 2 crossbowmen, 2 infantry on an open map. That's a really standard setup. As they're gonna stay at the graveyard and the church, and Valgarda actually gonna push aggressively. Oh, I just noted that the flag spawned all the way in the back in the open. So
right, so they're gonna have that advantage of getting to that first, unless the cav can get there. But
it's interesting to see what they're gonna do. I think they're just gonna run for it. They're not gonna try and fight. I was first thinking that they might want to fight Donor there in the town.
Because this is open.
Yeah, I think
it's a very
they're
open area. Yeah.
I think they wanna get the setup right, but actually, Valgarda's archer here is getting pushed by Donor's cav. He's managing to stay alive really well, though. As I just say that, Osiris with a nice hit and Amesius with a kill, but Alex with another
nice
kill.
Counter, though.
So that's evening it out.
Yeah. So a little bit of cav play there.
Yeah, still trying to stand his ground here at these rocks against the cav. But
nice little back and forth. Ooh, good arrow hit onto Osiris.
Yeah, he's still trying to get those shots. He's in a good position, but of course he's fighting as lonely archer against 2 crossbowmen. That's a hard task ahead.
Yes, it is.
Just gonna switch over to the flag here, as the infantry indeed is gonna start engaging. Ness with the kill onto turn next. So that's the archer out of play for Valgarda. Still have their 4 inf on the flag. It's still 1 minute on the board though, so Donor will need to start pushing here. And their inf is really lit up as well.
Yeah.
So
the health is low here.
Kills going out everywhere. But it's actually Donor getting the kills here. Only Fish left on the flag here. He just needs to stay alive for 40 seconds, as I just say that. He gets killed. But Alex as well. That's only Amalaric. He did a great job there, but eventually got taken out. I think that was the closest round we got so far.
Yeah, for sure. That was really awesome play too. I really like this map.
Yeah, I think a little bit unlucky that Valgarda lost their crossbowman there. Like he did some good work staying alive against the cav, but against the crossbowman it's difficult to do something.
Right.
But you want that crossfire if you're staying on that flag.
So is Donor's going to take the victory here?
Yeah, so Donor is already guaranteed victory, but of course every round counts in a ladder stage for positioning. So both teams are still gonna give it their all to get some more rounds on the board. As flag is gonna spawn in the middle of the town, so Valgarda actually gonna start moving immediately to the flag. Donor seems to split off a little bit.
You know?
I think they have a crossbowman trying to, they have Ness trying to go for the fence here. So they're gonna have a really nice crossfire if Ness is uncontested here. He got some cav support as well. So looking really great for Donor here. So they have a crossfire from church and from the fence.
Ooh, yeah, I see
over on the other side. So that's an amazing crossfire, like really difficult to deal with. But
this seems to play in the advantage for at least for the infantry.
But that's a nice couch there from Alex, taking down Hun's horse. That's one of the cav horses.
Cav still showing its usefulness in a very close
nice headshot from Ness. That was from the fence.
For the fence, yeah.
And Cav coming in now from behind, as both getting some hits in on Fish, but he managed to stay alive. As the infantry is now going to start fighting. Hun with a team kill though. That's unfortunate. He almost loses his life as well here. Manages to stay alive.
This is pretty close.
As Cav is gonna try and help out the infantry here. And there goes Hun, killed by Philetus. Doing a great job. Valgarda looking strong this round.
Oh yeah, they're looking really good.
They still have the flag in their favor. It's not that high up, but Cav is gonna come in. Oh, nice bump there from Ryder. But that's another kill. And
support.
We still have both Ness and Arwen left alive. So 2 crossbowmen. As Valgarda still have regained control over the flag. And They don't have a lot of health though, so it's still possible for Donor to clutch this round out. But they're in a two-man disadvantage. There's only 30 seconds on the board as well, as Donor just loses Nas there. One of Crossbone. Arwen is actually gonna try and push for the flag. Surprisingly, it's gonna be difficult.
Alone. Yeah.
Yeah, she's on her own there, and
stands.
But she gets killed off.
Yeah, very good teamwork from Valgarda.
Yeah, only Osiris, and he's just gonna save his money and his horse. So he keeps it for the next
just gonna
round.
Wait it out.
Yeah, just gonna get that extra money. Great round from Valgarda. Oh, that's an unfortunate team kill. I wouldn't do that, but doesn't matter too much. But
he loses some money, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That's to be honest, like it's just a bit stupid there.
Sorry.
I think it wasn't intended.
Division C, guys. No.
Oh, you didn't want to see the match on Wednesday. I think we had on the first map about 8 team kills between Division A teams.
No.
It was actually terrible. Yeah.
Oh man.
They were playing a lot of infantry. That was their excuse, but I have to say it was
surprise. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, Donor playing 5 cav now. No, sorry, 4 cav still. I missed.
4 cav, 2 infantry, 2 archers.
Yeah, they're just keeping their same setup. As Flag once again is gonna spawn in the open area. Valgarda is gonna start rushing for it, but Nas is gonna be looking for that early kill here, as he's gonna show up at the fence. He's gonna go for a shot. Misses his shot though. That's unfortunate. That was basically
They were back preparing to him. He could have easily done some damage there, but like you said, misses his shot. And once again, this is gonna be tough for Valgarda's infantry, the Nordic infantry here, being out in the open. But
this time I would say they have their archer closer to them in a better spot, so he's gonna get behind those rocks next to the river, and that's actually a really good spot for an archer to be in. So
Cav way in the back there.
Yeah.
In the north.
Actually, Valgarda is gonna leave the flag up to Donor. I think that's a good thing. They just don't want to get picked off around that flag. But I would say the problem is you have a cav disadvantage, since you only play 3 cav against 4 cav. You're only playing 1 archer against 2 crossbowmen. That makes it difficult to actually just try and pick them off. As
Ness gets hit there from the archer there.
He's half health, and the first kill goes for Rider or for Hiram there.
Ooh, another friendly fire.
Yeah, another team kill there. Kills going left and right.
Yeah, so it's getting messy over here.
Great shot from Truonex there on the calf. As once again, double kill from Messius. But Valgarda seems to have control over the flag there with Philetus, as Cav's looking for the kill.
Yeah, it's still a very close game.
They still have 2 crossbowmen, but it's only 25 seconds on the flag. That's not a lot. If Philetus can stay alive, nice shot from Arwen there with crossbow. Philetus is gonna manage to stop the horse. He just needs to stay alive. 14 seconds. He needs to stay on the flag though. He can't leave the flag up. Arwen is just gonna start raising his flag. 8 seconds. Oh, they might win it on flag actually.
Really?
They might win it on flag. 3 seconds. I think it's gonna be close, but they won!
No!
They just won! They won on flag. Yeah, literally last second.
Wow!
Great round for Valgarda, and that was I didn't expect him to win that on flag, but GG for that one indeed. Good round.
They take another victory. It's unfortunate they couldn't win the first one, because we'd still have a very intense game, but like you said, they are playing for the rounds essentially.
Yeah, I think it's maybe that what gives them the pressure is off right now. They're just playing, their game, and maybe that was a bit what they had, a bit too much pressure there. And also maybe it was just not their map, the first one, Sandy Bush, and they prefer the open map. And now they're starting to get some rounds in, so looking good.
Well,
maybe actually spawning at church.
Oh,
so,
very nice. Maybe don't. A reason why they've kind of lost the last 2 rounds. They might need to tighten it up again and get back to their style of play here. But Valgarda now going around the flank here with the cav. See what they can do.
They're just, as you can see, the infantry is just waiting to to get the call for we're gonna push at the right. Oh, nice shot though. That was from Nas in the corner there. On the archer, playing behind the infantry.
Ness has definitely got some critical kills throughout this this match here.
Yeah, as the first kills going in for both teams. Donor getting 2 though. Cav doing a great work there. As
double kill.
Amalaric is stepping up for Valgarda. Oh, unfortunate! Just as I say that, he gets a team kill. That's really unfortunate. I just noticed that Phyllis got a warhorse there. Don't know from who he got that, but looking good. As
it's an arrow to the spine though.
Ooh, it's only 2v4 at the moment. Still possible though. That's a nice Jeff kill actually.
Low.
That was a Jeff headshot.
Low.
But he's looking to be in a bad position as I'm lagging a little bit again, and he gets killed off by Nas. As
Nas
Hunt takes the final kill.
Very, very tough fight there for Valgarda. Just not going their way with that friendly fire, and just couldn't recover from that.
Yeah, I think Donor was just really well set up there. Nas in a great position at that fence, able to get some early picks, like not kills, but just some nice shots on to, and then the unfortunate team kill from Amalaric there on his infantry. He was slow, the infantry, but still, like, the team kills, that's not what you want to see. He's doing a great job though, as cavalry.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He's doing fantastic.
So that was just a little hiccup.
So Valgarda, oh, they guess it right. They get the flags. They're gonna set up here. Very good spot for their Nordic infantry. Cav on the flank there. Pon trailing.
It's interesting to see how they're gonna set up. I believe Donor is gonna try and go for another crossfire. As you can see, Ness is gonna go for the church. So he's gonna set up at church. Irwin is gonna set up at the fence, so they have a nice crossfire once again. Last time Valgarda actually won this one.
Right, they did. They might be a little bit more cautious here with the nice
I think last time it was just Donor not able to. Oh, nice hitter from Alex onto Kifley from behind. Great Cav play. As Kifley really low on health now. As Alex, he gets stopped, but managed to stay alive. And actually, he's gonna try and get out of there. But Irwin with the first kill, a headshot onto Beeman. And kills going left and right once again.
Infantry starting to go at it in the center.
Yeah, Jenny gets a nice kill there. Ooh, gets
once
bumped.
Again,
that warhorse is gonna do a lot of damage.
It's gonna be tough to kill, but there they go.
Jenny, what a kill! That was a beautiful kill onto the Cav as Donor really low on health here on the flag, but they still have their 2 crossbowmen up. One crossbowman as Naz is taken down. Kifley still alive though, as he actually gets a kill there.
Look at him go!
He's he gets put down by Phyllis though. As Valgarda have full control, and they're just gonna win this one on flag, I think. They're gonna need to hurry up to make the kills, and there you go. Arwen gets still taken down by Phyllis, but Osiris managed to stay alive with literally 1 HP. He was blackboard.
Wow.
But Valgarda takes the set.
Spot?
Yeah.
Wow.
Little bit unfortunate that Donor still got 2 rounds in. Otherwise, we would still have something on the line here. But yeah, like we said, a good response from Valgarda, showing that they're still in this one, or like they can still meet themselves with Donor.
Right. Yeah, they're still putting up a good fight. It's not a complete, blowout here.
Definitely.
But now we're gonna see. I feel like Valgarda did very well because of that, that infantry they had. Now we're gonna see what they go with as they play as Swadia.
Yeah, really interesting to see indeed. If they keep the same lineup as for now, it looks like it. Of course, this isn't live. But if they would keep the same lineup, don't know if it's gonna work out though, because the Swadian infantry against Nord infantry, that's a big disadvantage. And especially if you only play 3 cav on Swadia, I would want to play the 4 cav. But then again, like if they don't have the players for it, no need to like put players on a role they don't feel comfortable playing. That's also not working out. So we'll have to see if they can get the second set here and get some more rounds on the board.
Yeah,
we're gonna go
make it look a little closer.
yeah, and we're gonna go live immediately. So quick reset as we're gonna go into the final set of today's match, and Valgarda looking to defend their position as it's
look at that donor though, going so much.
Yeah, they're taking 5 cav, which is a lot, but it's
I mean, do you think donor could be in a mindset of practicing different tactics now that they secured?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like they still want to, of course, get as many rounds once again for the ladder position. But if you're in this position, you can always try something new out. Donor is indeed looking for those early picks. Like having 5 cav against 3 cav, you just want to hunt that cav down. Like you have the superiority on the cav. You're gonna be looking for those picks. But actually, Valgarda is gonna push the infantry. They're gonna need to be aware of cavalry, but they can be really aggressive. Nas with a kill though, I think he's still playing as an archer.
Well,
yeah,
they dismounted one of the cav units. Were able to surround
that's a great job. As Valgarda have control of the flag, but Nas with another kill there. As he's again set up on the fence, and Valgarda's not aware where he is. Now they are aware, but that's a bit late as he got some nice shots in already. Kifley with a nice kill here. Oh, what a headshot
from Ness.
And Kifley with a double as well.
Cleaning it up today, man.
Yeah, he's a great archer, and he's just showing that right now. As
really good job.
Just getting the picks left and right.
This seems pretty one-sided of battle, and it seemed like it went south for Valgarda pretty quickly here.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you think they were surprised by the army comp potentially?
Maybe I think it was. I think they were a bit too aggressive. Or yeah, like I don't know. They had bad awareness. Like they didn't know the archer was at the fence, for example, so he could get like basically a few free shots and then the kill as well.
Headshot.
Yeah, I think that the position wise it was a bit of a mistake from Valgarda. And then also just look at this calf hunt going on right now.
Just trying to stay alive at this point.
Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult. And there he goes, his horse, and managed to stay alive for now. But there he goes.
Oh,
Rawex with the kill.
Person goes down from a decisive victory.
Yeah, that's a really clean victory there. As Valgarda is gonna respond now. This is gonna be interesting. They're playing 5 cav now.
Ooh,
that's what we want to see. We want to see something change up and.
Trying to adapt to your opponents.
As I think this is a good call, especially on Swadja, really strong cav faction.
They're all sticking together too. A lot of them going to this right side.
Yeah.
Across the bridge. Now they're splitting up a little bit, but.
Yeah, I think this is a good call from Valgarda, trying to even the cav out. Now they just
try
need
to play to your strengths.
Almost a couch there onto a Cyrus, but he managed to get away there, surprisingly. Nice chaff from Pom.
That's not good. Yeah.
As Cyrus got a little bit hit there. Another jab there.
Oh, they really missed an opportunity there. They should have gotten Osiris.
Yeah, definitely one of these cav should have been killed off by Valgarda, as it was basically a 4v2 cav fight. But they also cannot lose the flag out of their eye though, because their infantry is fighting for that flag. So as you can see, Valgarda is gonna
on the flag.
Get themselves a little bit more together. Phil is there escaping between 3 cav. Nice job from him.
Pretty decent archer spot for Valgarda.
Yeah, I would say Naz is in a great spot though, as he's behind that. Oh, as I just say that, beautiful kill from a Malaric.
Very nice.
As a cav guy, and Hun getting dismounted as well, so he's gonna be getting pressured there. But Donor actually taking control over the flag, surprisingly. Pompon with the kill
there. Good kill on the archer.
Yeah, that's a crossbowman down as
That's a
Valgarda
huge
giving
victory, though.
up flag, and oof, nice kill from Amalarek once again. Great cav play on this open map from him.
Very good, very good. Donor infantry taking that flag. A double kill from Hun.
Donor having one-man advantage right now. And Valgarda's infantry is gonna start going for the flag, and they need to because...
Yeah, they're running out of time.
Yeah, they still have 40 seconds, but you just don't want to give up that flag right now. And there comes in the cav. Donor looking strong with their cav, trying to take out... Oh, that was a bump kill from Messias, and he's gonna go for a double.
Another double kill for Donor.
And Amalarek will need to clutch this one out, but it's Gifley with the kill.
So that's really too bad. It started off so well for Valgarda, and
yeah,
I thought
it was
take it.
Really strong performance from Donor, turning that one around.
Good cav play.
Yeah, definitely. Also, if you look at the leaderboard, most people of Donor have same amount of kills, whereas on Valgarda we only see Amalarek with 2 kills and Alex with 1 kill. That's... Even though the rounds were, like the last round was close, or felt closer, they're not really getting the kills in they need. So
they must have gotten most of their kills in that last round, because...
Yeah, I think the first one was a perfect round, so they only got 3 kills in last round. Which is, yeah, you just need to finish them off, really, because I saw that a lot of Donor players were really low on health. And that's the thing, like, you need to finish those kills off.
Yeah, I mean, obviously less people on the battlefield, less to worry about. This is going to be an open area, though. This might get pretty interesting with the cav play.
But that's an early kill there for Pon with a javelin. As trying to find where that happened. But,
yeah, I don't know where that happened. I didn't see it.
I think it was somewhere in town, but Ness with a headshot. Donor looking strong to close this one out already.
Ness looking for revenge for the last round.
Looking for some early picks, which they get, as Turnex is hiding behind the tree, trying to get some shots onto Ness. As Cav is actually... Ooh, that's an unfortunate team kill for Donor there, but this might be just what Valgarda needs, a little bit of men evening out there. As Nets gets hit, but Amalarek, it's a really difficult position to attack as a Cav. And Ness is just going to start shooting once again really freely.
We need to see some kills from Valgarda if they want any chance to win in this round.
Yeah. Oh, once again, nice shot from Ness. Turnex, a really bad spot there as a crossbowman. You don't want to be in that open position without the spear to protect you. And Amalarek getting stopped there, but managed to get out of there. Gifley, nice kill there, doing a great job as infantry. Messias with the kill onto Beeman. It's only Philetus left alive as he's putting pressure on Ness. But, oh, he gets the kill.
Oh, nice.
5 more to go. But it's going to be really difficult.
There we go.
And Messias with the final kill there to bring it to a close. So GG, well played to both teams. And Donor wins it out with 11-3.
Wow, so this was a dominant performance.
Yeah, definitely. I would say it was the first map though. I feel on the second map, Valgarda had a much bigger opportunity to keep it close to Donor. But yeah, that first map, it was I would say just Donor being really aggressive.
I mean, we saw, like you said, the momentum just instantly go in Donor's way. We had great Ryder Rohan getting just an insane amount of kills beginning of the match, and then Ness also doing a really good job with the archer support, the skirmishing support. I would say those would be the 2 MVPs of Team Donor. Yeah,
definitely. I think Ness, great job. Rider of Rohirrim in that one round with the hammer did great. Messias as well though. Also really great performance. He got, I think, 7 kills there in the last set. So I think that was just the experience of Donor. As I think most people of Donor are a bit more experienced people.
Right. For sure.
I'm actually gonna try and see if I can get a little interview with the leader of Donor for like a post-match interview.
That would be great.
So I'm quickly gonna see if we might want to swap to TeamSpeak, as I think that might be the easiest. Okay. So quickly gonna
just end recording real quick. What TeamSpeak is it?
Our TeamSpeak, the Culture Arms TeamSpeak. Quickly gonna get the. Give the link there.
What? Oh, okay.
So, just gonna be waiting if he can join for a little post-match interview.
That would be sick.
So yeah, really strong performance from Donor there. Although I don't know how the match would have been if we first saw the open map. But
yeah,
because I really think Valgarda looked stronger on that one. And
definitely suit them better. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was the problem on that first map was when they had two crossbowmen, they didn't really got a crossfire in, for example. So then you're thinking, why are you playing the two crossbowmen? As oh, there's Hun, so I'm quickly gonna get him in here. And
hello.
I'm quickly gonna give you priority speakers. So we're on the same level of talking. Oh, I can't give it to you. Apparently. Oh, there we go.
That's
Alright.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, congratulations, Hun, for your victory today. Really nice match.
Thank you a lot.
That was a decisive victory there.
Well, we did our best actually, and I would like to congratulate my team and thanks for our opposite team. They played very well. I mean, the game overall was actually like some rounds were very close, but in the end we just had the game.
Yeah.
It's oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it seemed like the second map kind of suited Valgarda a little bit better. Do you think that first map gave you that kind of that morale increase? You know, that momentum to kind of really get you guys going?
Well, actually, we were not expecting that much of performance from them on the open map, and as you said, I guess we were a bit of more relieved. But yeah, we tried our best, even though on the open map. But they really played very well on the open map as Nords. They deserved that map. I mean, that set. They did very well, and we were not expecting them to use like 6 infantries or something. That was interesting. But yeah, they managed it very well.
Yeah, I think the first map came down to you guys just playing really well in like together as a team, and Valgarda I think was missing a little bit the coordination between the infantry, the crossbowmen, and the cav on the first map, as we saw a lot of infantry fights happening, and their cav came a little bit late, got maybe 1 kill, but mostly it was already over for a lot of infantry players who lost the infantry fight, and then their crossbowmen were most of the time the last man standing and not really in a position to do anything. But yeah, on the second map, I think that was a great change for Valgarda. I expected them to be maybe a little bit better on the open one. But yeah, you guys actually really closed it out in the first round of the third set, which was a close one. But I think that just shows that you guys were ready for this.
Yeah, we actually practiced a lot, and even though that most people don't really pay attention to our division, as it's on the C division. Mm-hmm. But during this WNL, we met a lot of cool people, such as TCB people as your team.
Thanks.
Wardens and some other clans that I can't remember right now. I mean, we really met so cool people, which were really more underrated, I believe. And it's been about 7 weeks or something since we banded our team, so we are used to each other, like we are better on the teamworks and stuff, and we were trusting our closed map as we, I mean, I guess showed it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That was what we were relying on. So our first aim was to win something like 6-0 or something on the closed map first, and on the open map we were, I mean, we were prepared again. But as I said, our main goal was to achieve more on the closed map.
Yeah.
And thanks for everyone in my team. Like, they didn't do any mistakes. They did whatever they could. And that was a great game for us.
Yeah, definitely.
A very, very important game too, since you guys are both pretty much at the same spot. And I think this was like almost like a win and move on kind of situation where whoever wins would be more likely to go into the
key point for us too. Yeah, we still have a chance of being on top of the table or something.
Yeah, I just calculated it. So you guys are now sitting on 13 points, at the moment on the third spot in Division C. And Dane and Senate are going to be playing together, each other, this week. So if they would, if one of these teams would win, you might be one of their opponents for the next round. So you could actually in the last week, so next week, play for a promotion match to Division B. I think the victory of Division C is almost impossible just because of round differential. Because any of these teams at the top are going to get at least 1 point if they would draw, which is like the maximum you guys can get. So
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes on top of Division C. I think that was also in the mid-season playoffs, as I think many didn't expect Valgarda to be the team going to fight for a position in Division B, and they actually did pretty well there. Exactly,
they were unexpected and they did quite well actually.
So we might see Donor fighting for a place in Division B.
Yeah, why not?
It was a great match, man, and wish you guys good luck for the rest of the couple matches coming up.
Oh, thanks you.
Yeah,
thank you a lot.
Okay, yeah, so once again, congratulations from my part as well. Also, a really big thank you to Apollo for joining me for today's match. He also will be...
this was fun. Yeah. I really enjoyed this, so I'll certainly be doing this more.
So,
if it's okay, I would like to give some shout-outs.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Absolutely, go for it.
All right, thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for streaming this game. It really means a lot to us. And... yeah, and Kifli right now spamming my Steam, asking for him to be announced on this live stream. And everyone in my team, I really thank them because they were always with me on everything. They helped me a lot, and yeah, mom and dad, thank you.
They will be watching.
Of course.
So yeah, I also wanna thank Kane for being ref and giving us a streamer mod every set. Thanks, Kane.
Yeah, thanks for him too. He did a great job.
And yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here. So if anyone wants to rewatch it without lag, since my internet was being a really bad one today, you will be able to watch it on Apollo's YouTube channel the coming week, I expect.
Yes,
I will definitely do that.
Coming out soon.
Yes,
looking forward to.
It was my first time doing commentary on this, so I was a little lost at the start, but I think I got that.
Yeah, you definitely got it in there.
I just, when in doubt, I just let you talk. That was.
Yeah. I think you did great.
Yeah, no, it was just fun. I just had a blast thinking about it, watching it. And,
so
this is all new, so to me, so tactics and everything.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you all for watching, and I will probably be back tomorrow with some more matches. And I will see you guys then. So
Thanks for watching, guys.
see you all.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.